Now on 18 Eyewitness News.
The Mississippi River continues to flood. There will be a pre-revolutionary living history demonstration this weekend, and several lose water service in Piedmont. All of these stories are coming up.
And I'm Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Dustin Kopp. Looks like some showers and possibly some thunderstorms on the way for southeast Missouri. All the latest weather information coming up in my latest Storm Tracker weather forecast. 18 Eyewitness News starts right now.
Coverage you can count on. This is 18 Eyewitness News.
Hello, everybody. I'm Fred Dawkins. Thanks for joining us. And here are the top stories that we're working on for you at this hour. Levels on the Mississippi River are slowly dropping at places north of St. Louis, but slowly rising to the south. By Thursday morning, a few smaller levees had been overtopped or breached, especially in Lincoln and Pike counties to the north. But the makeshift levees in Clarksville, Missouri, and Dutchtown were holding. There were no reports of any Missouri towns in imminent danger. A father and son were rescued from the river Tuesday near Crystal City after their small fishing boat became blocked by debris. Rescue crews advised staying off of the river during flooding. The Mississippi has crested in the Cape Girardeau area, but it will remain well above flood stage at most Missouri towns into next month. Flooding also continues on the Missouri and smaller rivers. Well, now Dustin Kopp is here with a look at our weekend forecast. Dustin, how's it look?
Good evening, Fred. Good evening, everybody. Temperatures right now, not too bad out there. 59 right now in Festus. St. Genevieve is 60, 62 in Fredericktown, is 63 right now in Cape Girardeau. Going through the evening this evening, we're going to be seeing nice evening throughout southeast Missouri. Mostly sunny at 7 p.m., 58 degrees, 53 by 9, and by midnight we'll see a temperature around 48 degrees. More details on your forecast include some showers, possibly some thunderstorms, and a warm-up on the way. All those details coming up later in weather.
The St. Francis County Republican Central Committee will hold this year's Lincoln Reagan Days dinner on Friday at 6 p.m. at Mineral Area College's North College Center. Jason Smith, the Republican candidate to replace Joanne Emerson, will be there to speak. Tickets are $25 for adults and $15 for students, and tickets will be available at the door. The Bollinger County Museum will be having pre-revolutionary living history demonstrations on Saturday by Zenon River. Museum Director Patricia Welker tells 18 Eyewitness News what will take place during these presentations.
They will show you how to start a fire with flint and steel. There'll be other types of living history from the 1700s, including things that a frontiersman would have carried with him, the different styles of clothes they have, their different styles of powder horns, what kind of food they would have carried, their knives, bedrolls, shelter, all the necessaries that they would have had to have with them to survive.
Presentations will be on Saturday at 10:30 and again at 1:30 in the afternoon. The Country Club 4-H group of Madison and Bollinger counties will be having a picnic in the park fundraiser on Saturday at the Marquand Historic Park. Now, the money raised will go toward the many events that take place throughout the year. There will be a pig roast dinner, an auction, and many other activities. To see a complete list of activities and events, visit our website, kdkz18.com. And when we come back on 18 Eyewitness News, several people lose water service in Piedmont. That story coming up only on 18 Eyewitness News.
For 15 years, Heartland Furniture and Appliance has been the leader in price for Restonic bedding. Whirlpool built Crosley appliances, Frigidaire appliances, sofa sets, recliners, accent furniture, and White's metal detectors. Same-day delivery with no waiting. We are fast becoming this area's leader in the home furnishing and appliance business. Need a little cash? Payday loans are available in each store. We'd love to have you come see us at one of our 3 locations on both sides of Main Street in Piedmont, Business 60 in Dexter, and next to Current River Ford in Donovan. Heartland Furniture and Appliance, 223-3200.
Let it wash you this morning. Oh, the blood of Jesus shed for me. What a sacrifice that saved my life. With the blood, it is my victory.
How can heat also be cool? When it comes from targeted induction technology, which uses electromagnetic waves to quick heat your pan, boiling up to 40% faster, while the surface around it stays perfectly cool to the touch. It's faster, hotter, and, well, cooler.
Hi, Bob Seabaugh at Seabaugh Furniture and Appliance. Come and see this and other great features and benefits that will amaze you. Now on sale at Seabaugh Furniture and Appliance in downtown Fredericktown.
You're watching 18 Eyewitness News with Fred Dawkins and Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp. 18 Eyewitness News continues.
Nearly 500 Piedmont residents lost water service for several hours on Wednesday after a contractor crew busted a water main. Mayor Bill Kirkpatrick tells 18 Eyewitness News where the issue took place.
Construction of a new walk bridges across McKenzie Creek above B Highway and East Fur Creek Bridge. They were driving the pylons and hit a 6-inch water main.
Kirkpatrick says that the boil water order will be in place until further notice. A boil water order that was in effect for the towns of Lilburn, North Lilburn, and Howardville have been lifted. Authorities say a pumping system failed, causing the main water tower to run nearly dry. That could have caused a dangerous buildup of bacteria in the water line that can cause residents to become ill. The Wayne County Sportsman Association will be hosting their first annual Turkey Challenge this weekend, which is supporting the Muscular Dystrophy Association fighting against muscle disease. Now, the Turkey Challenge and Gun Show will be Friday through Sunday in Greenville. There will also be other events as well, including fishing seminars and a taxidermy contest. Log on to KDKZ18.com, where we'll have a link to find out more information about the event. Our sister station, Kickin' Country 105, will be broadcasting live Saturday morning at the event. The Jackson Police Department will be participating in a drug take-back program on April 27th. Corporal Rick Whitaker tells 18 Eyewitness News how the take-back program will work.
The Environmental Protection Agency has been working for several years sampling private residential yards, the soil, to detect that there's high levels of lead, and we've also replaced contaminated soil. We've been working mostly at the properties with the highest levels of lead, and now we're going to come back and work on the properties that still have a high level of contamination, but not as high as the ones that we've already addressed.
The event gets underway Saturday, April 27th at 10 o'clock in the morning at the Jackson Police and Fire Complex located at 525 South Hope Street. If you'd like more information, visit our website, kdkz18.com. 19-year-old Vincent Anderson of Little Rock could face up to 15 years in prison after admitting to stealing a car and using it to run down 3 joggers in Cape Girardeau. The incident occurred back in October. Authorities say Anderson stole a 1994 Ford Thunderbird from a Cape Girardeau convenience store and deliberately drove into a group of joggers, hitting 3 of them. There were no serious injuries. Court documents indicate that police took a cell phone from Anderson's passenger that contained videos in which the men talked about stealing the vehicle and hitting pedestrians. In one, they compared it to a video game. And when we come back on 18 Eyewitness News, we'll take a look at the latest Missouri state headline.
When someone comes in a Mineral Area's emergency department, our focus is giving them the best treatment in the quickest manner possible. We track every single patient, sending the doctors information before they even walk in the room. We have dedicated X-ray and CT equipment in our emergency department. We don't have to waste any time running all over the hospital. We know that minutes count in an emergency, and you can count on ER Plus at Mineral Area Regional Medical Center.
With extended hours, let the UPS store pack and ship your gifts.
Hi, I'm Steve from the UPS store in Farmington, Missouri. Me and my staff would like to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
St. Louis police say 2 officers are on leave after they shot and killed a man who pointed a handgun at them during a chase. Police say the 25-year-old man was shot Wednesday night on the north side of downtown St. Louis. The man fled when police tried to stop his vehicle and eventually left the car and fled on foot. Police say he eventually pointed a handgun at the officers, who opened fire and struck him several times. The man died later at an area hospital. A Central Missouri woman is jailed without bond, charged with first-degree murder in a fatal stabbing about 9 years ago. 36-year-old Clara Rector of Laurie is accused of killing 48-year-old Tommy Hope at his Camdenton home in April of 2004. Rector was charged on Wednesday, 3 days after she was arrested in an unrelated stalking case. Rector was questioned back in 2004 and admitted using drugs with Hope and being at his home before his death, but no arrests were ever made. Investigators say Rector admitted this week she and Hope had an affair and that she killed him in anger over a drug issue. And a Columbia art dealer who was found shot to death at his home earlier this month had won a nearly $5 million settlement stemming from a 2005 apartment fire that left him needing the help of a caretaker. 46-year-old Brian Daniels was found dead in his Columbia home April the 10th after James Thompson called police to say that he had found the victim's body. The 23-year-old told police he was in a St. Louis suburb at the time of the killing. Daniels was badly burned in a September 2005 apartment fire in Warrensburg. He sued the apartment's management company and landlord and was awarded $4.9 million. Thompson has been charged with first-degree murder. 2 others are charged with providing him with a false alibi. A man has been sentenced to 17 years in prison for a methamphetamine lab explosion that badly injured a woman in St. Charles County. 23-year-old Kyle Green pleaded guilty Wednesday to manufacturing a controlled substance. The fire broke out in September near Wentzville. Green and the woman were living in a barn. Homeowner Dale Lindsay is accused of allowing them to live in his barn in exchange for some of the meth. He faces a court appearance on charges of arson and drug charges.
Now, here's your Storm Tracker 18 weather forecast with Chief Weathercaster Dustin Kopp.
And welcome back. Mostly sunny skies out there right now. A beautiful day here in southeast Missouri. Feels like 60, and that's what our current temperature is. 34 is our current dew point with 38% humidity and north wind at 3 miles per hour. Throughout the area, we're seeing temperatures in the 60s in most areas. 64 in Piedmont, 65 in Van Buren, 63 in Cape Girardeau, and 60 right now in St. Genevieve. As we head through the next few days, we're going to see showers off and on for the next few days. Sunshine returns on your Sunday. Looks like warmer air is moving in for Sunday, and next week we'll show you that in the 7-day forecast. Here's your setup for your Friday. We will see these showers develop early morning hours and then scoot our way, giving us showers and thunderstorms possible for your Friday and even on Saturday. So a forecast for this evening, we're going to be seeing mostly sunny skies at 7 p.m., 58 degrees, partly cloudy at 9 with temperature at 53 down to 48 by midnight. Forecast for tonight, we'll see temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Not a bad evening at all. Partly cloudy skies. For tomorrow, those showers and thunderstorms develop. We will see a high around 60 degrees, 63 in Festus, 63 in St. Genevieve. Further south, a little bit warmer, 67 in Poplar Bluff. The next several days look like this. We will see showers on your Saturday, high of 61 or so. Then partly sunny on your Sunday, high of 70, 75 both Monday and Tuesday. Then some showers and thunderstorms on your Wednesday and Thursday. High 72 on Wednesday, Thursday 63. And your forecast once again on Saturday, high of 61, low of 48. Then on Sunday, high of 70 and a low of 50. More details on your forecast are located at KDKZ18.com. And don't forget to check me out on Twitter and Facebook. Follow me at Twitter at DustinCopp_KDKZ and like me on Facebook at DustinCoppKDKZ.
Your health is brought to you by Parkland Health Mart Pharmacy.
If you or a loved one has been implanted with a pelvic mesh, commonly called a bladder sling, you may be entitled to a significant cash award. Many women implanted with this device have suffered discomfort, excruciating pain, and even incontinence. The FDA has even warned that pelvic meshes may cause serious injuries, including pain, scarring, infection, incontinence, and discomfort. If you or a loved one has been implanted with a pelvic mesh,
call the Rely On Group at 800-796-6986.
I'm Stacy Johnson. Are you hungry for a recipe that'll feed a family of 4 a feast for less than $15? We'll see what's cooking. It's just ahead on Money Talks News.
We all want to get the most for our money, right? Especially when it comes to food. So how about a meal for a family of 4 for less than $15? This week's Frugal Family Feast features a plentiful quiche.
I'm Stacy Johnson, and this is celebrity chef David Rozoff. David's the executive chef and the owner of Palm Beach Personal Chefs. David's going to cook a feast for us today. He's going to feed a family of 4 for less than $15. What's it going to be, David?
We have a quiche today that anybody can prepare at home. Very simple to make.
Cool. What goes in it?
Cheese, eggs, pie crust, cream, spinach, leeks, and onions.
Chef, I see you've already gotten us started. What are you up to?
Stacy, we have our sauteed onions, leeks, and spinach. We're going to fold it into the bowl. We're going to add our eggs with our onion soup mix.
Oh, I wonder what that is. So it's just onion soup mix and eggs.
Very simple. Okay. We have our cheese and our cream. We're going to fold it all together.
This is my little part.
We have our quiche crust.
Yeah.
And then it goes right into the oven.
It's simple. What is quiche? What is a quiche about?
Quiche is basically a French egg pie.
So we just put this in the oven?
Put it in the oven. 375 for 35 minutes.
Cool.
And it's that simple.
And now, through the magic of television, our quiche is already prepared. It's looking pretty good. Let's see how it's tasting. It is so good. Big amount. Could feed a large group of people, I guess. How much will it cost?
Stacy, $13 to feed a family of 4 to 8.
Now that is a screaming deal. And folks, you know what you need now? The recipe! Go to moneytalksnews.com. Just do a search for Frugal Family Feast. You're going to be happy you did. I'm Stacy Johnson for Money Talks News.
And as Stacy said, he's got more information and links at his website. To get there, just go to our website, KDKZ18.com. Click on the Money Talks link under the Lifestyles menu. Can you balance 20 nails on one nail? Jason Lindsay, aka Mr. Science with Hooked on Science, says you can once you discover the center of gravity or the center of mass.
We have 20 nails, Ethan. How can I stack all 20 of those nails on top of this one nail? What is your hypothesis? Stack them. What do you think? You think stacking them as well, like this, one after another? No, not even with a booger in between. That won't work, okay? Here's what we're going to do. Our camera folks will take a closer look. You see, Ethan, over here, we've kind of crisscrossed them back and forth on one nail. We're going to keep doing that back and forth until we almost get all of them there except for one. And then I'm going to take this one, turn it around opposite of the one lying down on the counter. I'm going to put this on top like this. Then I'm going to pick them up. And I need you to stack this one in the middle. There we go. We're going to set it on top like this, and we're going to find the center of gravity. That's where we have equal mass on both sides, and take a look at that. We did it. Give me 5. Learn more at hookedonscience.org.
Go to KDKZ18.com and click on Hooked on Science under the Lifestyles menu for this experiment and others that might get you and your entire family hooked on science.
And coming up in sports, the Cardinals win yet another game. USA Swimming has some choices to make ahead of them, and the Harlem Globetrotters will be back in St. Louis. It's all coming up. I'll tell you about it in Sports Zone.
Tips to make you money delivered daily. The totally free Money Talks newsletter. Sign up now and get my money makeover video, a $50 value, as my gift. MoneyTalksNews.com.
Attention, Accutane warning. If you have Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, or inflammatory bowel disease, it may have been caused by the acne drug Accutane. Accutane victims have recently been awarded millions of dollars. Do not delay. There are time deadlines to file a claim.
Call the Rely On Group now to be connected with an experienced attorney. There is absolutely no risk on your part. You don't owe us a penny unless we are successful.
Call the Rely On Group at 800-698-3105.
If you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, call now to get the new talking meter. These new meters are more accurate, they're easier to use, and the best news is you don't have to prick your fingers anymore. Arriva makes it simple. They bill Medicare directly. There are no upfront costs, and they deliver your supplies right to your door for free.
For more information, call 1. This is Sports Zone, only on 18 Eyewitness News.
Yadier Molina drove in 2 runs with a bases-loaded single in the first inning, and the visiting St. Louis Cardinals rode an early outburst to a 4-2 win over the Washington Nationals. Matt Holliday and Matt Carpenter each had 3 hits for the Cardinals, who swept a 3-game road series against the Nationals/Expos for the first time since 1969 at Montreal. Jason Worth clubbed a solo home run for Washington, and National starter Steven Strasburg gave up 3 runs and 3 hits in the opening frame. USA Swimming will choose between Omaha, San Antonio, and St. Louis as the site for the 2016 Olympic swimming trials. Omaha has hosted the last 2 trials in 2012 and 2008. In 2004, the trials were held in Long Beach, California, the first time they were held outdoors with temporary pools. The national governing body says it will announce the hosting city on Saturday. And back in St. Louis, by popular demand, the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters will bring their renowned summer skills clinic to 24-hour fitness clubs in the St. Louis area from June 24th through the 29th. During these 6 days in St. Louis, Globetrotters stars will be leading a total of 18 2-hour clinics. Globetrotters will be on the court for each 2-hour session, coaching, motivating, inspiring, and entertaining participating kids. And that's today in sports. Fred and Dustin, guys, it's back to you.
Thanks a lot, Aaron. Taking a look at that forecast for the rest of this evening, we'll be seeing mostly sunny skies at 7 p.m., 58 degrees, 53 by 9, and by midnight, partly cloudy, and a temperature of 48. That does it for 18 Eyewitness News. The news doesn't stop here, though. Just visit our website, KDKZ18.com, for your local news, weather, and sports 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. News Watch is next. We'll see you back here tonight at 10 o'clock.
When you see news happening in your area, let us know about it. You can call our news department at 573-701-9590 or email us at news@DawkinsBroadcastGroup.com. Coming up tonight on KDKZ Channel 18.